Hello and how's everyone doing today? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Breezely and I'm just here to film a random video. I'm not sure what it's going to be about, but this is going to be expanding into, I guess, a couple days or whatever. I don't want to just make one half little video, like half whatever you want to call it, but yeah, so right now I'm chilling in my apartment, just doing my YouTube and watching videos on there and watching reaction channels, watching a movie with them, I guess, essentially. But yeah, so I was gonna work out today, but I'm just a little tired. Maybe my excuse is that I'm lazy. Maybe that's not an excuse, maybe that's a reality. But my excuse version would be, well, I just don't have time for it. But I'm here. I just got a tripod and a GorillaPod. A GorillaPod is like the smaller version of a tripod, and you can just hold it in your hand. It's a little stick thing, and you can just, on these legs, you can bend it any direction you want, and all that stuff. So like when you set it to the counter or whatever, it works just fine. I'm going to show you my tripod. So here's this long, luscious tripod. Very, very nice. I love this thing. And honestly, I'm enjoying myself as always. And thank you to all that has seen my first video back. I appreciate it. I didn't expect it to break 100 views. Honestly, currently it's sitting at 109, but seriously, thank you guys for that. I didn't expect that. I didn't even try to get views for that video. I just wanted to come back and do this for like fun. And I gained 3 subscribers too, so thank you to the new subscribers out there, and I appreciate every one of you. Honestly, it's always been fun to really do videos like this, and even if I run out of things to say, I mean, it's always going to be a possibility that I'm going to do this for a while again, and then it's just not going to pan out again, and probably take another year break. I hope not. I'm not going to do that. Honestly, I'm back for good, even if, you know, sometimes the videos are lackluster, but I want to do things that are different and more of a variety versus doing the same thing over and over and over again. And eventually I do want to come up with something really, really exciting. Sorry for the shadow. I mean, I really don't have lighting over here. But what I want to do is I want to do a gaming setup, because I don't want to just do vlogs, pranks, skits, whatever you want to call them. I want to get a really big desk. And I went to Best Buy earlier today, and I wanted something that I seen over there was a big curved, like a 49-inch curved monitor, and it looked magnificent. It was like from top to bottom, it wasn't that thick or wide, but like left to right it was like narrow, and like apparently it can, like, you can see with your peripheral vision, if that makes any sense. You look forward, like straight forward to the screen, and you can see on the sides of each side of the screen with your peripheral vision, and it looks pretty nice. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not that much. It's like $900, and I've been wanting to do something like that, to get a gaming setup and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is eventually get rid of this table and probably put it outside. But what I'm gonna do is get this, move this over to here, and then get rid of this table, move the chairs, bring both of those chairs out there, get rid of these chairs. I'm still in the process of, you know, settling in with this new place, so that's why everything kind of looks like a little mess. But I mean, I got my portrait right here of my family. Glad I got this. I need to hang that up at some point too. So that's my plan eventually on this channel, is doing a variety of things. And like I did say in the last couple of videos, or maybe I did, I forget what I do in my last video. But what I want to do a 24-hour challenge in the closet, just to see how I feel. Not so much on how the video will do, but I mean, if it does well, I mean, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I'm just doing it for funsies, and honestly, that's what this channel is going to be based off of. I need to sit down for a little bit. So I want to thank you guys for like sticking with me regardless of what I've been doing. You know, I kind of disappeared a little bit, and hasn't been the same without me being on YouTube, I guess, and watching my own videos and doing these videos like I did before. I mean, like, I really do miss doing all this because I don't know. I feel like it's just a relief. You know, like I go through a lot of things just like everybody else goes through a lot of things, and I want to be that guy. I want to be that YouTuber that posts videos online and make someone's day. You know, like everyone goes through a lot of things and everyone deals with it differently. We all do all kind of things that are kind of messed up sometimes, you know, but we all deal with a lot of things differently. And in order for me to cope, I always watch my favorite YouTubers online, you know, and doing these videos honestly actually kind of helps me work through my depression and my anxiety, maybe my stress a little bit. I'm not yet ready to get out there, to get out there into the real world and film my life. And then I figured out a way to use my cell phone to connect to my computer so I can use clips off my phone and put it on my editing software called iMovie. And honestly, I think that would be really convenient for me, because if I can't bring my camera or anything, or if it's just so obvious that I have my camera and it's obvious that I'm filming, I can use my phone and pretend I'm just like watching a video or FaceTiming somebody or whatever, you know, kind of be like a little sneaky, but at the same time, I'm not going to film anybody else without their consent. That's not who I am. That's not what I'm going to do. And honestly, if I blow up on YouTube, if I make millions of dollars, I promise and guarantee everybody that I'm not going to change. Money's not going to change me. It's going to make things easier for me to live off of, but it's not going to change who I am. I'm not going to be egotistical. I'm not going to be selfish. Honestly, I want to help others out. You know, I really want to do good deeds for like the homeless ones, the children, the women, maybe that's just going through a lot of stuff. And I think it would be really nice to do. And that's something I've been always wanting to do. You know, I want one of the major reasons why I want to expand my audience and essentially help out the world, because we're going through a lot of stuff that are just terrible. And these videos, I want to use my channel and my videos to help out everybody that I can. You know, because there's a lot of us that work 9 to 6 jobs, you know, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it's just really hard for a lot of us to make rent, to pay the bills and everything. And I want to help out as many people as I can. I know I can't help out the entire world. I'm not Mr. Beast, but I do want to help a lot. And you know, it's just like, that's something I dreamt of doing, and I wanted to do things for my mom too, because she's been through a lot. I thought I had been through a lot. You know, we all been through the same thing together 2 years ago, but like, she married her best friend for over 50 plus years. You know, it's not easy. I've known my dad for 33 years. My whole life, basically. But versus what my mom was, well, not 33. What am I saying? Like, I lost him when I was 30. I was turning 31, but you get what I mean. She knew him longer and been with him longer than I have known him. And my brother as well. She's known him longer than I have, because he was 13 when I was born, and you know how that all goes. So I wanted to do good things for her and the rest of my family as well. You know, I know the rest of them are doing fine financially and everything, but I do want to do good things for everybody. You know, take them to dinner, buy them a car, maybe a jewelry that's expensive, maybe something really nice, just something like from the heart or something. But like I said, this video is not over just yet. I don't know how long this video is going to be, but tomorrow I am going to be cooking some steak. T-bone steak. And I got the spice. It was so good. It was worth every penny. It was over $10. This big and this wide. It's a little tangy, but it's meant for good meat. And I'm gonna do that tomorrow after I get off work, after my massage. Then I'm gonna cook some steak, do some DoorDash delivery, get back home, and edit this video, and then work out. I was gonna do all that today, but like I said, laziness just took over, and I wanted to film something. And another thing that I almost forgot to bring up, I went to the car dealership yesterday. They told me they had a battery for me, but then they went and tried to do it, but then they found out that there was no battery in stock. Luckily, they told me to come in today, and I did that, and I'm so grateful that I got a brand new battery from Nissan. Nissan battery, not Everlast or Evermax or whatever it's called, the brand, or any third-party battery, because I've been having to jump my car every time I started it. But now I get the power back into the vehicle, like it drives a lot better. There's more power behind the acceleration. There's no halt in the acceleration, and it starts every time I push the button. So very convenient, because what I had dealt with was very inconvenient. It was just annoying to always pop the trunk or the hood open and connect those negative and positive clamps onto the battery terminal. That was super annoying. It took, I swear, it wasted about a couple minutes. So I had to go back in my car, sit down, put my foot on the brake, start the button, get out of the car, unplug it, and then put it back in the back seat and close the hood and get back in the car and drive. It was super annoying. I'm so glad I paid it and got it done today. Otherwise, I would have been still dealing with it. And luckily, honestly, I think my dad and my brother told me, without me actually hearing them, but I know they told me to go and get that done, because the guy at the dealership told me that the battery probably had about a few days up to a week till it like completely just died, and it probably wouldn't function anymore. So I mean, it was barely functioning as it was, but I'm just glad I did it. Alright, so that's going to be it for tonight so far. This video is going to drag on until tomorrow, and thank you guys again for everything. I definitely appreciate sticking around and not giving up on me, because I wouldn't blame y'all for giving up on me. This video I'm not even going to edit today or tonight. I'm just going to sit on it, play the rest of my game, watch YouTube, fall asleep, go to work tomorrow morning, and go from there. Thank you guys again. Alright everybody, it's the following evening. It's 10:30 in the evening. So I do apologize for not really filming throughout the day. I just got hit with a big headache after I got off from work, so that's not fun to deal with. So I had to deal with that and just lay down for a bit, and it's still here. Gotta take a couple of those, like acetaminophen. I don't know if I said it right, but I have to go do the laundry and get that cleaned up, so that way I can get ready for work tomorrow morning. I'm not going to be able to edit and upload tonight, probably tomorrow, but this isn't going to be the end of the video. This clip isn't going to be. I am sorry, but tomorrow for sure I am going to get off with work at around 1-ish, and then go home, come here, and then start cooking my steak. And I want to show you guys the process of how I make my steaks, so, and my preference on how I like my steaks cooked. Usually medium rare, not too done, not too rare. I do like my juice. I like it juicy. I do love a little bit of blood coming out, so I don't want it dried. So last time I made steak, the T-bone steak, it was so juicy. You can see the juice dripping, and it fell on the plate. Dipped a little bit of that steak in that juice, and it was delicious. It was great, and it was to die for. I will show you what spice I use. So this one I bought from Walmart. It's over $10, 10 something, whatever it was. It's called the Cosmos Dry Rub Cow Cover Spice, and the ingredients has chili pepper, garlic, and onion, sugar, and paprika, and it's really spicy, but it's really good, delicious. That spicy combo just kicks in when you eat that steak and you bite into it. It's so good. My advice for anyone who cooks steak, especially on a skillet and not necessarily just a grill, but I do want to cook on the grill at some point because I think it's going to be good. My advice for the skillet though, if it's an electric skillet, have it between 6 and 8 on the setting. It's probably like 7ish, and just have it like heat up. Put it on the skillet once it starts getting hotter, and you'll know when it starts getting hotter. You can feel the heat wave. Just don't touch the skillet. Just put your hand over the skillet. It's barely, like, you'll be able to tell if it's hot enough to put it on there. Give it about like 5ish minutes once you start turning it on, and then each side will take about 5 to 7ish minutes, and then flip them over. And then what I do is I do 5 to 7 minutes, and then when I'm done with the second side, there's this fat on the edge of the steak, because it's a T-bone steak. It has that fat right there. I just put it on the skillet for about like 10-15 seconds, get it a little bit like grilled up a little bit, and trust me, it's well worth it. It's so good. So tomorrow I'm going to do that. Probably go to the store real quick before I go home and get some like potatoes and potato mittens. Those like things that you put the potatoes in. Hopefully Walmart has them. I'm not sure if they'll have them, but my parents had them at their house when I stayed with them. It worked really well. It took about 5 minutes to cook in the microwave, and it was soft and nice and cooked. But if they don't have it, I'll just resort to aluminum foil and do it the old-fashioned way. But I don't want to wait 15 minutes, 20 minutes for the potatoes to get soft. But if I have to, I'll have to. And I have corn on the cob as well, so that's a good combo. I love my steak, corn on the cob, and baked potatoes. Can't go wrong with stuff like that. I don't want to eat cheap. I mean, I live in an expensive place, but I'm over ramen noodles. I don't want to eat that all the time. I mean, I haven't been really eating ramen noodles. Well, it's Panda. What's it called? Oh, not Panda. Just because it says Express on there. But it's the Ramen Express. They have changed over the years. I really low-key miss the original ramen noodles. That stuff is not the same. It's different. Someone else took over, some other company took over or whatever, and it's just not the same as it used to be, and it's even more expensive. I remember when they were like 5 cents per pack, like individual packs. Somewhere around there. That's when I was younger. I miss being younger. I'm 33, and I hate responsibilities. I have to have them, but I mean, I have a job, but I haven't been working out. I mean, I'm so upset that I can't work out because like these headaches just appear out of nowhere, and it's just aggravating because like I really want to work out, and I want to work out and look different before I get back to work. I still work at my first job in the mornings, but I'm on my vacation for the week with the other job that I've been with for 170 years. So I just want to relax a little bit, but I want to like transition. I want to be better and look better and feel better and everything else. So I'm not a bad looking person. I just want to change for the better, mentally, physically, all that jazz. So for sure, if the headache doesn't appear tomorrow, I will film tomorrow and close out the video tomorrow after I cook and do a little taste test with my steak. So we're gonna see what happens tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow when I'm good and ready to film. We'll get right into it. Let's go, baby. All right, everybody, I am back. It's officially the next day. It's 2 p.m. I want to get started with cooking. So first things first, I'm gonna have steak, which is get the pan ready. T-bone steak. I got the potatoes. I'm gonna wrap that in aluminum foil, and corn on the cob, which is in the freezer. But first, I'm gonna turn on the oven. Preheat that bad boy to 400 degrees. Want that crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside. It's about 50 minutes. So I'll let that heat up, and we are going to have a good meal today. So it's gonna be good. I'm excited for it because I love me some steak. I love baked potatoes and corn on the cob. That's just the greatest combination for me. Alright, sorry for the bad lighting. I don't really have the equipment right now, but bear with me. Eventually I'll get the right equipment for the lighting and everything, so I'm going to dig right in. Corn on the cob first. Why not? It's the side dish. Baked potato. Look at that steam coming off. Shredded cheese on it. Bear in mind, it's not completely soft. It's been like an hour since I put it in. But learning experience, you know, you learn from your mistakes and all that good stuff. So now, the holy grail, the sticky wiki. Cuts right through. So tender. You have to smush it or smash it. Got some blood in it, not really, but it's a little pinky. That's what I like. A little juicy too. A little bit of that fat in there. Very good, guys. That's right amount of seasoning. It's so good. T-bone, baked potato, corn on the cob. I'll share the ingredients with you guys on the screen as I'm making it. You'll see it right there. You need time to make it, so except the potato, it takes about an hour. I think I only put it in for like 55 minutes, but I'd say like a little over an hour at 400 degrees. So it's gonna do it for today's video. I don't know when I'm gonna have the time to edit and upload this, but I'm gonna be doing some dashing pretty soon, so I'm not gonna have time to really do that right now. But when I get home, I'm gonna take the time to do it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. If you're new, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're always aware whenever I upload. And that's it. It's been a breeze, guys. Thank you so much. Food's delicious, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.